It's the Hip Hop School.
It's that time.
Past and present podcast.
It's that time.
All regions stand up.
On your feet.
North, South,
Everywhere.
East,
Where you at?
and West, Midwest.
You
Where you
know
at?
the rule.
Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the Hip Hop School. Big grown niggas grind called Prima, Fur, and Deja Rude, child. Get out your feelings, you get booed at the Hip Hop School. You know the rule. Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the Hip Hop School. Nigga can't be mad cause you got swag and easy cool, bitch. I'm a motherfucking problem, knowledge rule at the Hip Hop School. You know the rule. Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the Hip Hop School. Can't look like that, come in too son, got artifacts. The truth is cruel, but that's just fuel at the Hip Hop School. Past and present.
On $1 million worth of game, Wallo was giving some game to the young guys, and for the people that's out there, we just gonna bring it home because everybody didn't watch it that's out there, so they might not know what we're talking about. So Wallo, he was having a moment where he was expressing himself, and he was just like breaking down and was like showing the young guys love, how he loved them, and you know what I'm saying, and you know it's kind of messed up. They didn't have a father, and maybe they want to get out and they want to be different, but the environment don't allow it. And so Wallo completely like just broke down. He was completely vulnerable in that particular moment, and you know everybody had their little say on it. Some people felt like he shouldn't have expressed himself like that as far as showing the raw emotion, you know, and some people was like it was something good to see. So we'll start with you, Supreme Ross, since you've been in and out on your Wi-Fi, fucking up your Boost mobile phone.
My phone went dead. My phone went dead, man. But as far as answer that question,
phones dying that ain't never died before. You hear me?
Right. ain't that something?
Ain't that something about a bitch.
But nah, man. I'm kind of I mean, first of all, it was a cool interview. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the best $1 million. It wasn't. It was all right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm from the school and understanding that you never let them see you cry. You never let people see like it. I'm not against grown men crying. We all cry, but to be on camera and cry like that. I get tired of seeing black men crying on camera. We done cried a lot on camera, and I get tired of this shit.
But when do you ever see it? Because I don't ever really see it.
Nah, I done seen Dunn, Lemon, and other niggas cry and shit, man. And
Jesse Jackson and all them kind of niggas.
Seen niggas cry, man. But
Terrell Owens and motherfuckers, all kind of niggas.
On the other hand, I understand raw emotion. And when you get hit with raw emotion, it ain't shit you can do about that shit. It's gonna bust you down, it's gonna break you down, no matter where you at or around, you know. So I get that. I think it was just one of them situations to where he been wanting to get the brother on there because of the beef, because of the deaths in hip hop, the killings in hip hop. He around all them young niggas in there, and this was his time. He felt like this was his time to say what he needed to say. He felt like that was the best strategy or the best way to go. Or, like I say, he was just hit with raw emotion.
Let me ask you this, Preem. I thought never let them see you sweat, never let them see you cry type thing was like if it's an opposer. Like if somebody after you or whatever, you in a situation where it's like I ain't finna let you see me break down.
No, it's the public. It's the public.
I'm always in the mode. No, listen. I'm always in the mode that our enemy is watching. People got different understandings on what our enemy is. You know what I'm saying? To me, I you know, different people in the world are watching. And I feel like certain people in the world shouldn't see us crying like that. That's just my thing.
I get it for sure.
So, but all right, look, okay.
But you don't think that dehumanizes black men? That you know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all.
We don't need in 2022. We just don't need to be crying, in my opinion.
I guess that we will stay dangerous.
All right, look though.
Right on.
So you mentioned, like, I get what you're saying as far as like never let them see you cry and all that, right? But let me tell you why this situation is different. Because what he's trying to do is convey a message to young men that's dealing with death and murder on an everyday basis. You feel what I'm saying? Like you to get through to them, you can't just give a regular, oh man, you don't need to do that. That's not good. We need to stick together, la 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 blah blah. He telling a story about how his brother died in his grandma's arms on a porch that they grew up in the house that they grew up in. You know what I'm saying? Grandma probably still live in that house. You feel what I'm saying? He telling that story to somebody who just lost somebody that's like a brother. You know what I'm saying? In a room full of guys that they know ready to go do whatever about that. You know what I'm saying? Ready to risk they get a whole life up for that. You know what I'm saying? But
I get it.
And he's saying he can relate to them because he did 20 years in the joint. He's solid. You know what I'm saying? All that. So he been through everything that they've been through. So he like, hey man, take this game and whatever. And that's the raw emotion of it, because now it's not the enemy seeing that don't matter, because the message is way deeper than anything that the enemy can see or try to stop. Because if he get to 10 niggas in every city that's in the trenches like that and can change their life, that's way more than.
But hey, I'm all for. Super shout out to Wallo and Gillie. I like the show. It's a great show.
Yeah, I love they show. They dope as fuck.
I'm just saying, if that style, like you said, if his way of connect with 10 motherfuckers in each city, hey, that's how he do it, and that's the type of people that he connect with. That's the raw emotions that he spit. Some people gonna connect with that. I just got a 50-50 outlook on that shit. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I would just try my best not to do that. Me.
I think.
I mean, you can see that he was. He wasn't trying.
Right. Yeah.
And like I said, if it hit, it hit.
Yeah.
If it hit, it hit. Right.
You feel me? We all been through that.
Yep. Because what he said, it made me feel something like I was out there thugging. I feel like I was back on the green box.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I definitely shed a tear.
That's what it made. And you know what I'm saying? I've been through
that. You know what I'm saying? I've been through that. Like
it made me feel like I was doing something. I was like, damn, this shit. Yeah, I felt it. Because
basically,
I was happy to see. It's like I'm gonna tell you the reason why I felt it is because, you know, even with me being a woman, it's like I had to learn certain lessons in people. I never really been able to see certain emotions, you know, like even the women. It ain't no crying, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no crying in the pain, whatever this fuck them people say. There wasn't no crying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't grow up seeing women crying. I didn't grow up seeing men crying. And so it's like I ended up having a problem with how to process my own emotions. It might sound crazy, like as a woman or whatever, but the thing is with the whole don't let them see you sweat or don't let them see you cry type thing. I think we live in this world where it's okay to walk around acting like you don't give a fuck all the time. It's okay to show aggression. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be mad at the world. Like you can be.
That's not what I get from letting
you said what you get from it, but what I'm saying is what ends up like how it can kind of like resonate with somebody else with them actually seeing it if you have a certain type of background, because it's so crazy that the world is set up where it's okay and it's acceptable to not give a fuck. But
so let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. Do you feel the same way about old boy from Making a Band? When he was on live crying and shit about
that ain't the same thing. Freddie P crying about he had to walk and go get some cheesecakes when that nigga didn't have to walk and get some cheesecakes. He could have said his bitch ass down somewhere. He didn't have to go get some.
I just want some understanding. I just want to understand. I just want
that's different. Like that's some hoe ass shit.
I just want to make sure it's not cool to have a grown men have cry fest on live, Instagram live, Facebook live.
It ain't Wallo didn't have a cry fest. He was
I
It was just a moment.
it was
Just a
pure
moment, like you said. You know what I'm
emotion.
saying?
I
Yeah, that was it. And that was it.
I
You
just
know
don't
what I'm
want that
saying?
shit to be. I don't want that to be a norm. That's not a norm we need to be doing.
Because you know what I mean, I don't watch all their shows, but I ain't never seen them, you know what I'm saying, crying like that. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never been aware of them crying like that. So I don't think it's like I don't think it's like a tactic. Yeah, I don't think it's a tactic.
It was a very heartfelt emotion.
No, I don't think he did that on purpose.
That's all it was.
No,
Yeah, that's all it was.
That on purpose. No,
that's what I'm saying.
No one's saying he doing it on purpose.
No, I ain't saying you did. I ain't saying you said that, bro. I was just saying reiterating what he's saying. Like, no.
Cream act like the man was just slanging snot, like he was just.
Nah, I get it.
He was on that acting and shit.
He act like the man was slanging.
Oh, I felt that shit to the heart for real because I went through the same shit with my nephew.
I felt it, man.
And I know Pre been through the same type of situation. You know what I'm saying? I know, we all been through situations like that where you might have had to let shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
look here. I don't went live in the middle of death. I'm not supposed to cry, my nigga. At least so far. I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna never happen. But so far, I don't know. I could be fucked up. I could be a fucked up nigga like Daisy basically trying to say niggas is fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Hip Hop School. Past and Present Podcast.